Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and another bus sim video regarding settings. So I've already got experience with this game on the PC version, and I was lucky enough to get an early version of the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 version. So this video is all about, in my opinion, what I think you should change to improve what's already there and help you with the controller settings. So let's get on with today's video. So let's start right at the top, and the first option is mini-map visibility. Now, like I said in the intro, this is all my opinion and what I think improves the game. I personally drove for quite a while on the PC version with the mini-map bottom left duplicating what was already there on the dashboard. A little while ago I decided to turn that off and just concentrate on the one on the dashboard, and I think it improved the game. So I recommend that you turn it off, and you have got the option to do it right here. Next up is mirror visibility. I've got this only in first person when I'm sitting at the steering wheel driving the bus. When I click the left analog or press the button on the steering wheel to go to third person, I don't really think I need the mirrors because I can already see around the bus already. So I decided to put that only in first person. Next up is enable curve view. On the PC version, you can change the setting to automatically look left and right for you as you're turning a corner. So the camera, if you're turning right for example, the camera will just peer right a little bit more than your actual steering. It's quite a handy feature. It saves you looking left and right on the analog stick. In the console version, changing this setting doesn't seem to make any difference, so I don't know if it's not working currently or whether that's going to get patched in the future, but at least you know that option is there. Then we move on to the brake strength factor. You will notice when you get the game that the brakes are very abrupt, so I recommend turning that down to 0.7. One option that's really going to help you, especially if you are on the PlayStation 4 standard or the original Xbox One console, is turning the NPC car spawn limit down to low. This is going to free up extra resources by producing less cars on the map, so when you are in areas where it's night time, the graphics are producing lots of lights, or in the rain, it's going to help minimize those frame rate drops. Next up in the options is the event frequencies. Now these are things in the game that keep you busy as a bus driver, and you can turn them up to get them more frequent or put them on low to see them less frequently. The ones that I've changed are the passenger blocks the bus door. I find this quite annoying. When people are getting on your bus, someone just stands at the door and you can't close the doors and pull away. You have to look in the mirror, click them, and they suddenly sit down. I don't really like that one, so I put that one on low. Next one is passenger forgets to leave. Now this is when you've gone to a bus stop, you've let all the customers off, new ones on, you've closed the doors, you've pulled away, and someone says, hang on, I need to get off. So you need to pull over in traffic, open the door and let them out. And I don't like it, so I personally put that on low. I haven't had any need to change the audio in the game, so that takes us to the control settings. Now this is going to work both for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox. The first one that I've changed is the zoomed, horizontal and vertical camera sensitivity. When you press up on the D-pad, that takes you into a zoomed mode where you can physically touch and turn off and on elements of the dashboard. I find that when I'm zoomed in, the right analog to move the camera about is too sensitive, so I've turned both of them down to 0.7. Now one thing I have found with Bus Simulator and the differences between the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 version is that the PlayStation 4 version on controller feels very solid at default settings. Unfortunately for me anyway, the Xbox default settings feel very, very sensitive, so here's what I've changed to improve it. The first one is turning the steering sensitivity right down to 0.3. Yes, it does seem quite low when the original default setting is 1, but it just seems to fit. I'm using the absolute input mode, smooth steering is on, and I've changed smooth steering speed to 4.2. Now most of you know I play on steering wheel for this game. I don't have a huge amount of experience playing it on controller, so if you play it on controller and you've got better settings than these, please leave them in the comments section below. So there you go everyone, just a very brief video to help your journey as a bus driver go as smooth as possible. Thank you for watching, have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one.